Today is Tuesday, May 19th, and here's what's going on today at the Griffith Homestead garden. We are getting some serious growth here on my mortgage lifter tomatoes, and yes, all that stuff that looks kind of like grass growing in among it is actually, well, most of it is from the wheat straw. There was apparently still plenty of wheat attached to the wheat straw. So now I've got some wheat growing. And I guess I'm going to have to pull it out eventually. The garlic is kind of hanging in there. I'm not sure when it'll be ready to pull. I think it's when the tops kind of shrivel up and flop over. And I'm hoping I have halfway decent cloves of garlic. Oh, what is it, Shiloh? Oh, I don't know what that was all about. What was that about? What was that about? Oh well. Anyway, here's what I picked today in the strawberry patches. So got some nice strawberries here. Had to throw a bunch over the wall because they were either bug or bird eaten. The carrots. Well, we've got this one row of carrots here. This is the original row of carrots. Get that thing out of here. And then I planted a second row of carrots, and you can see here I've got a few of those coming up. There's that one. I saw that one right there. And there's another itty bitty one right there. So that's doing pretty well. I don't know what the dogs all wound up about. These are my Marconi red peppers. They're doing okay. I'm going to be redoing the irrigation system. I bought some more soaker hoses. And I'm going to, it's like a cut to fit type thing where you can link them all together. So I will be doing that. And I think it'll work a lot better for irrigating these and not watering everything around them, including weeds and grass, etc. These are the Roma tomatoes. I did plant them after I planted the mortgage lifters, but they're still kind of lagging a little bit. And let's see here. It's time to start moving them around and shifting them to make sure they're inside the cage. And we do have our first buds there. Finally. Our first blooms. We've got a couple of them have them. So that's looking pretty good. Here are the strawberries, which I've already picked. The riper strawberries. A couple of them look ripe to you, but when you turn them over, they're still kind of pale, so they're staying on there. The zucchini is doing very nicely, and it's been blooming, but I don't have any producing flowers yet. At least I haven't seen any. These are just the attracting blooms to attract the bees. They're doing okay. These are the poblano peppers, and they are doing pretty well. They seem to be pretty happy here. The potatoes are doing pretty well. Oh, those are some potatoes that came up from what I didn't get pulled up last year and I didn't see. So I don't know if those are going to do anything or not, but we'll see. And that's more strawberries there, of course. But these are the potatoes that I actually planted this year. And they are doing very well. I need to build the mounds up a little bit around them. Build up those hills. And don't know exactly what's happening with this one, but I am suspecting that something burrowed in there, because here is one of the stems. And it looks like something burrowed into it. So I'm really not sure exactly what it is, but that whole hill is probably gone. Oh, there's one in the middle there. There we go, if I can zoom in, there we go. That is kind of lagging behind the others, but that is one of the ones I planted. The cantaloupe is hanging in there. I just weeded a whole bunch around it yesterday, so I can actually see the cantaloupe. This one is a seed that I planted later on, and it's hanging in there. It's coming in. I've got a couple other plants that are doing pretty well. That one is doing all right. Let's see, we've got that one, and that one, and that one, which are the original plants I planted. And then I've got a seed back that I showed earlier, plus this one and this one. I'm thinking about planting some more. Somebody said it really has to be hot for the cantaloupe plants to be happy, so that might be the problem. The grapevines, some of them did not make it over the past year or so, but they're filling in. One of these days I might even weed back there between the two rows there. And the eggplant, well, I've neglected the eggplant, but it's still hanging in there. That one and that one hanging in there. This one I think is kaput. You just barely see it here. And I think that is kaput. Ouch. And this is a thorny little weed, and I have no idea what it is, but these come up every year and they are a pain. So, I believe I have covered everything. Even the Shiloh. What the heck? Hold on, Shiloh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hold still. There we go. I don't know what he had on him, but I think the only other thing is the nasturtiums, which I planted over here. Okay, now you know you're not supposed to be in here, Shiloh. Hold on a second. We got to get him away from... There we go. That's a good boy. He's wanting to go back in, but he's already had breakfast. I haven't. And then there are the flowers I planted over here, which I haven't really been watering enough. And again, I ought to add them to the irrigation system, but